Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. In the last episode, we did a bunch of things. We started optimizing, I guess that's the right word, started optimizing foundations like we're producing right now, because these are on a 1 second timer. So we're producing 8 per second, which is just splendid, and we are keeping up with everything, right? With just the green belts, yes. How are we doing on power? Power is, still a bit iffy. But look at the foundations we got coming in. I mean, it's 8 per second. I'm going to have a whole, I think I just used the whole bunch, actually. Yeah, we don't have a lot, unfortunately. And I should also local demand. Yeah, I want them all to go here, because you are making these somewhere else. I don't exactly remember where, but I want to, yeah, we also need to start making these better. Now we have these, and thrusters, we have these. So I think today what we're going to do, what is the problem here? Oh, they're just on an incredibly slow 12-second timer. But you get 4, or sorry, you get 4. So it's actually, every 3 of these are 4 per second. So 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So it saturates, it does saturate a green belt. Now we got more coming in. Perfect. We don't, well, not, oh no, wait, oh, we only have that many coming in. We don't have it in right now. All right. Now, what, I remember what I was talking about in the last episode about setting up the crude oil. So I think we might actually do that instead of making the other logistic drones, because if you see, we have tons of regular logistics drones, and we have, well, one of these, that's not what I want. I want this. And we can't make these because we need steel. So let's make a few of these. What else do we need? We need this. We need that, which is not hard at all because we have it right here. Or is this not in the net? Why don't we have this in the net? Am I missing something here? Why is this not in the network yet? That's interesting. Oh, it is. Where's it going to? Oh, it's in this one. Okay. I'm thinking, what the heck? Why don't we have this in the network? And the answer is we do. And I am completely out of space. What can I get rid of here? That. Can I put some more fuel in my mech? Kinda. Yeah, okay, there we go. I want to make... Yeah, well, we can... Again, these should be in the network too somewhere. Yeah, they're all the way going all the way down here. Which is fine. It doesn't matter. They're in the network. That's all that matters. How many more of these can we make? 1, and we'll just run with that. That's fine. But what I want to do is, I talked about this last episode about getting. Let's go back to the. Let's go back to our hub about getting the. Geez, I'm drawing a blank. What it's called, the refining setup. Now, for that, we're going to need oil extractors, which, do we have any? Yeah, we have way too much stuff here. Let's, where am I making these? I want to dump some of these. I don't need all of these. Especially, I don't think I need any of them. Yeah, we're okay now. Because we're going to need some storage tanks, which we have 6, and how many do we actually have? 6. Let's just grab, well, I guess we could just grab a half a stack, right? And then I want to grab some of these, which are the refiners. I'm going to grab all of them. These I'm just going to grab 10 because I don't think we have that many. That's fine. Belts are fine. Inserters, or sorters, excuse me. I'm going to grab another stack of those. And I think we're going to be good to go. Okay. Now, foundations, do we have any? Where are they at in here? They're all the way over here. We have another 1,000. Okay, good, because I want to... We're not making any more, right? Yeah, okay, good. I want to cover this area a little bit more with what we have, especially here. And now, let's see. The veins, and this, someone told me about you can do this, and I totally forgot about this. You can lay foundation, can restore the buried veins. They can be no buildings in the history support, otherwise the function will be invalid. I want to switch to burying mode. Boom. Sorry, I don't want you around. Sorry about your luck. And we're just going to make this bigger. How much do we have? We have a bunch here. I don't know exactly how much we're going to need space-wise, but we're going to do something like that. Now, I don't know how. I mean, I guess you can hide this, obviously. But what I want to do is I actually want a bunch of these towers. Can I make these too? Let's get into our map view and find out where we have chips being made. I think they're down here. Yeah, here. I want to get just that, I guess. And the reason is to get in the oil. I don't want to run belts everywhere. It's kind of annoying, and I'd just rather not run belts everywhere. And of course, now we need some of these. Isn't that funny how that works? And okay, good enough. Oh no, sorry. We don't want to. Do not want to make those because we have those. That, and I want to pick up this litter. Where was it? Isn't it seriously literally right in here? There we go. I got it. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Because I want to set up some towers out here. Well, these, I don't know. Actually, I don't think we actually need to do that. I guess we could run it all on a belt. I don't know why I was thinking that doesn't matter. We have them. So this one here is at 2.7. This one's at 3.2. So that's 6. And this one's going to be at that. So we're at 9. And coming in roughly, I'd like to max that out. Do we have another one over there? That, how far away is this? How far away is that one? They're actually not that far. We could actually belt all of these in. Let's belt it here. So we're off the fault line. That one's not going to work. Belt it like that. And the reason why is because I want to have extractor, please. There we go. I want to have, well, if possible, a fully saturated belt, which I don't believe is really possible. Will that fit across? It'll fit there. And then we can put one right here. It's going to take a while for this to build, but that's okay because I have other things. We're going to build it right on this line. Coming in. Let's put another extractor, rotate you. Let's put another power tower to there, to here. And you may think, well, yeah, I guess I could have belted it in, right? Why is this not charging? What are we missing? What is the problem? Oh, this one isn't made. Okay, that's why. Can we do this one, guys? As soon as, so we have 2 there, and then we're gonna have 2 here. As soon as we get, oh, that's so awesome seeing that. What are we missing? Oh, this isn't actually hooked up to anything. Okay, that was, I don't understand that at all, but sure. I must have had something else there at one time. We can just do that. That's fine. Let's put in this extractor here, rotate it. And then we're going to have one more coming in right up here. It actually isn't taking as long as I thought it would. Something that's kind of weird by how the camera looks. We're going to bring that straight down. And one more and bring it into here. And we're going to power all this up, of course. We need power poles. We can run this to there. Then we can run a single one to there. And these will craft as they craft. And what I always like to do here, before I run this into anything, is I like to stockpile my oil. Because if for some reason something else is, say, well, like say the process I'm going to set up, say it's full. Well, as soon as that starts emptying, I don't want these to have to start pumping. I want a reservoir of, whatever I can. And now 4 of these is fine because they can each hold, I believe, 10,000. So that's 40,000 oil. And these 3, well, actually, you know what? We actually have the bonus because, oh, I see. Yeah, because these are actually, no, 3.28. That's fine. Yeah, see, we're not we're going to set it up as if we're fully saturating the belt. There's no, actually, is that one built? Are they all built now? They are all, is that one? No, this one's not built yet. That's why. Let's get this final one built. It just takes a little bit of, where are my bots? Oh, they're right here. Okay, this won't take long because I want to get these built. And then I want to set up. We have like 4 pieces to do. How's our power for our mecha? Is it called mech? Yeah, I guess it is mecha. I don't call it mech. Okay, cool. Now, let's fly back here and land in the water, because that's how we do it. Okay, so we're actually kind of building right along here, so there's no point to mess with that. Now, the way that these work to do the cracking is I may make like a tutorial on this, but this is basically the same thing as a tutorial. So we have refineries. Now I know we're not going to have enough for what we want to do. So the way you do this is you set them up like this, or sorry, you set them up like this, and you run one like, can I go that close? One like this, and one like that. I think that's right. And you set this one up for obviously refining, and you set these 2 up for cracking. And you may say, well, how does that work? Well, the idea is you're going to have oil coming in, right? At whatever it doesn't matter how fast this comes in, but you're basically going to be using 2 every 4 seconds, which is basically 1 every 2 seconds. And every 4 seconds, you're going to spit out 2 refined oil and 1 hydrogen. Well, for cracking, you need it's where are we at here? For 2 hydrogen and 1 light oil, or 1 refined oil, you get 1 graphite and you get 3 hydrogen back. Now the idea is that you feed the machines back together. And I don't know, I'm not the best at explaining that, unfortunately, but the way it works is you tab this one, and this one only gets light oil, and this one gets both, and then you go left, right, left. So they'll basically share the hydrogen between the 2. And then here you run a belt. You can run the belt like this out, and you can run a belt out like this, right? I think that's how I had it. To the 3rd one, like that. And then you basically do this, and you do that, and it doesn't. You don't filter that. And then this you run in like that, basically. Now. The math on this, let's see. So we're using 1 every 2 seconds, and if we have 12, we could have 24 machines on this, but we're not going to do 24 machines. That's just not going to work for right now. So what we're going to do is let's just do 6. Tab. I think that would work. 1, 2. That's 6, and then here you can't really. You can copy kind of, but not really, because you're going to end up outputting onto these belts as well. So this is a bit to set up. Where are we at here? Here. And we're going to put this one here, and then this one here. We're going to go here, here. And a blueprint would work for this, but I don't have a blueprint set up for these. And again, it's only a few machines, so it's not the big deal. So you have your line there. Now, this is only 6. We can put way more than this on this belt, which is fine. And then these actually could have been placed a little bit closer together, but it shouldn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. And then you're going to have coming out like this, and then you're going to have output, and then these here you're going to have this should be filtered. Actually, no, this can be filtered. Copy, and this you can drag, and you got a tab. That'll put these in the way they're supposed to go in, and yeah, it's not going to work. It's a bit finicky doing it. You set these up, I think it'll copy the recipes properly. It should. So let's just do copy, paste, 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 clear it, copy, paste, 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 and paste, clear it, and then each one of these can get a power pole, which you think you can sneak them in between each of the sorters. Power this up, and oh, of course you're standing on it, so you can't. And one more, and no. What did I miss here? I missed one of these somewhere. Oh, it's because, okay, that's why. You have to copy this one. And no, that one actually worked. This one, paste, 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 right? Output, 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 output. That should all be output, 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 blah, 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 and there. Okay. So let's hook this up and see if it works. Theoretically, it should. I have done this before. It's just trying to do it on camera. Okay, so this is just going to make, and everything's going to be outputtable on one belt. Now, the thing is with that is you're not going to actually be outputting 4 items every 4 seconds. You're not going to be doing that because 2 of them are going to be going back in. I don't know. This is what I don't know. I don't know the... Oh, can you seriously not do that? Okay, I actually don't know the number of how many you hook together. That I don't know. But just for demonstration purposes, we're going to let this run. And what's going to happen, these are going to flicker back and forth. Because as you see, it's getting the hydrogen. Now it's kicking it back to this one. And it's just going to kick back and forth until it gets a surplus. This is a surplus of light oil now. This one is... Yeah, these should start cycling completely soon. Yeah, they're still cycling on and off. Yeah, I should just get that one. This one gets 2. Because eventually they'll stop cycling on and off. Which actually we might have gotten it now. No, okay. Oh, and also it's backing up, which isn't helping. Oh, these ones are working because, okay. They're working now because it's backing up on the belt. So all we're going to do here, just for now, is run this to here and run this to here. And we're going to put... Again, this is still... A lot of this is still just temporary. Temporary stuff. Like, this isn't going to be final. This is just to get this up and running. And the whole purpose of getting this up and running is to show you in a very not great way of how you can get your red science going. I'll probably do a tutorial on this because I just kind of jumbled everything together here and you probably are like, what are you talking about? How to do this? There we go. Okay, so the deal is here is you're going to get hydrogen out and you're going to get carbon out. And you're going to get, what am I looking for? Graphite out. And red cubes need that. So theoretically, you can make this build and you can then feed that right into your red matrix to make your red matrices. So in theory, I could just do that right here. Now these will desaturate themselves. They should not flicker. I don't know why they're flickering back and forth. Hopefully I didn't do this wrong and this one's trying to give it to this one. No. These shouldn't keep cycling. Oh, okay, here we're fine now. This one's fine. Okay, it just takes a while to build up. Okay, it just takes a while for it to build up. What is the problem here? This should be fine. I don't know why these ones. The other ones are working, but this one. Is something? Is this giving something wrong? What's the problem here? I don't know what happened to this one. What if I just take that out? Sometimes they get a little funky when they jam. Because you see how they're all working now. It's just, I think what happened is this one jammed. Which will kind of screw the whole thing up. But we're working now. Yeah, all the other ones are cycling normally. They're always going to have a backlog in it. Because it's just the way it works. Like, they're not going to keep spitting out everything that's in it. And now these ones are working fine again. Alright, we're good to go. Sometimes you get hiccups for some. They just don't want to work. I don't know why. They just don't. But anyway, right now we have... Let's look at this recipe for once. We are putting out 4 items per 4 seconds. We're putting out basically 1 item per second. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So on one belt like this, so you could sort this differently. But I think a lot of people just do it like this and you sort it like this. So this is actually well... It is semi-saturating 12 per second belt, but not 100%. But anyway, this is now working. And that's what I wanted to get set up for this episode. I mean, it honestly did not take that long to do it, which is good, because now we have time, a little bit of time. We can do something else, and we don't need red chips, but we do want to start working on. Well, we ended up this episode doing this, so we ended up making this, and we made the foundations, which we should grab a little bit more. Why not? We have a few. Okay, so this is sorted now. The next thing we wanted to work on, as I said in the other episode, is working on getting logistic vessels, because we're going to start colonizing the other planets, well, very, very, very soon. Mainly because well, you know what? We have the titanium coming in, so we actually don't need to do that. We need to work on this. And now this, we don't have a build for this yet, so you know what? We might as well make a build right here for that. And these are just going to be needed. Well, let's see. What are they going to be? These are just one in and one out every 2 seconds. So we're just going to use a regular. Can I click on it, please? This is a regular logic station right here. Because why not? We're going to have graphite coming in, and we're going to have diamond going out. And we can just put this to 3,000. I don't think we really need more than that. And then fill this with drones. And this is basically going to be storage. Well, it'll be supply, I guess. And this is going to be demand. And as soon as I hook power up to this, they should start requesting this. Oh, do we not have graphite in the network? Let's go check that, because apparently we don't. It's interesting. Why don't we have graphite in the network? I don't know where it would actually... Where is our graphite build? It's right here, right? Oh, because it's all going to power. How are we doing on power, by the way? We're doing perfectly fine. That's why we don't have the graphite. Because it's being used... where is it being requested from? That's why we don't have the graphite. Now, we would have used it on this build, but yeah, okay, that's why. That's why we don't have it, because we don't have... Definitely off camera soon, I'm going to get rid of all this junk that we just aren't using, and it's just pathetic that it's here. Here we're making that, here we're making that, here we're making that. Okay, right, so we're not... Okay, that's why. We don't have a Oh, that's a cool shot. We don't have a dedicated graphite smelting rig build yet, which is fine, actually. We don't need it. Well... We'll tell you what we can do. We have coal right here. So guess what? We can make it right here. I didn't realize we even had the coal here. So, alright, problem solved. We're going to get rid of some of these, because they're just going to be in the way. So instead of having this here, we're just going to get rid of it, because there's nothing in it. We're going to set up a graphite to diamond build. Now, diamonds take... one graphite every 2 seconds. The graphite is made every 2 seconds. So there we go. So it takes 2 every 2 seconds. So you need an input of 12 coal to 6. So what you can do to saturate a belt is, well, hold on, let's go back to where we were here. So we make 1 diamond every 2 seconds. We need 1 carbon, or I keep calling it carbon. We need one graphite every 2 seconds, and this makes 1 every 2 seconds. So you can, and then to run a belt is you have 12 on each side. We're going to put this here. Here is fine, I guess. Why does it always pick stupid pop-ups? Alright, so this one's going to go like this, and this is going to go like this, and then this one is going to go like that, and that one's going to go like that. That's actually not going to work because it's too close that way. And this one is going to be diamond, copy paste. This is going to be graphite, copy paste, and then we're going to have a belt coming in. We're going to have a belt coming in. Now I don't know if we'll be able to saturate the belts, because we will need 24 nodes per belt to saturate it, but we also have the vein utilization a bit, so we might actually be okay. Into there, and then that's going to come out. Into here, into here, into here. And there you go. And we can basically run 12 on a belt, because that's all because of the way that the coal works. Because you need 2, right? So you can't, that one's not going to work. We need to get this belt built here. As soon as that gets built, now we can build it. Okay, cool. And then we're going to do the same thing down here. Tab, 1 tab. This, we need to build this belt to here, right? That, and we're going to tab, nope. We're going to tab, oh, the tab is already set. Now this, I don't know if this is going to make, no, because we got to put these belts in, and that should work. Let's, can we get away with that? No, we can't. So we can just put power poles kind of everywhere where there's a spot, which would basically just be in between all this. You're kind of making a grid of power poles. And then this one, oh, that one is in the wrong spot now. That's one thing with power poles, is if you click, like if you try to move your mouse as you're clicking, it will not go in the right spot. Alright, this build is set up. Now we just got to get a lot of miners on here. We basically need 4 miners each. We need to get 8 miners on this. Do we have it? We should. Can we click on it, please? Let's see if we can get 8 miners that are fully on this. Okay, why did that not place? 1, 2. That should be able to sneak in there, can it? Where was it? Right about here, wasn't it? Where did I see the blue? There. This one's a bit wonky. It's 4, 5, 6. This is gonna not. Can I feed one in there? This isn't gonna be the best setup for this, because we're going to be missing some. How can we get in there? It should theoretically be enough, but just because of the way that this is set up, I want to get squeeze up in here, and then squeeze another one. Let's rotate this a little bit more. How about in there? You know, we can just do like 9 then, that's fine. These, wait, we can put one more? Is that even worth doing? I don't. You know what? It's fine. It doesn't matter. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put everything into a splitter anyway. Because it will. No, that won't work. Sorry, that will not work. Because you're. Yeah, never mind. Okay, we're just going to go like this. If we're off by a bit, I'm not gonna complain about it too much. So we're going to run this. This one's going to go up to here. Let's just cut this back a bit. This one's going to go up to here. And then these 4 are going to hook onto this. Let's see what node we're at. We're at 6, 6, 5, 6. So that's not going to be enough. And what's this one? 6, 5, 6, 6, 6. Let's see if we can put this one a little bit. Oh, wrong button. If we can get this one onto 7. 7, okay. That will work then. And then this one here can go. Let me grab the belt, please. This one can go onto here. And then what we're going to do is we'll just drag this one here up here, bring it across, up and in, and then hook these up like this. And yeah, it works. Now we got a diamond build. Well, graphite into diamond build. And we're just going to box this just for now. We're going to box it because we really don't need to stockpile this too crazy much. Now this will saturate eventually. Just have to give it like, because it just takes time, because this has to fill up to 10 and then it'll make its way down. But this will definitely work. Now putting a splitter in here won't really do anything unless you split both of them and re-put it back in, but I think we're going to be fine. This should be making it to the end, and just about this one it is, because we're fully saturating the belt coming in, right? Fully saturated, fully saturated. This one's actually over. You know what we're going to do here, though, just to kind of balance this a little bit more, because we have an extra one now. Most people are going to say, we don't got to do that. Well, I just want to balance that. Because I don't think we're even, but just to top it up if we need, if it needs to be topped up, it'll top it up. which I don't know if it will, but it's there. And as you see, we're making it to the end just fine. We're saturating the belt completely, and I actually need to upgrade these because these can't. Because these, oops, sorry, can I click on these? These can move 6 per second. These can only move 3 per second. So if you have 3 of them, it's 9 per second, but we're putting out 12 per second. So you actually would only need 2 of these. But look at that. We have 600 diamonds already, and we barely got this up and running. So this is great because this is going to go, you know what, I'm going to end up, I kind of want to build all my science like together, but I don't think it matters, does it? Let's put a little, because we can actually put a Logi station in right here, and we're gonna feed in. Yeah, might as well, let's just do it. Why not? It's not gonna. We're gonna feed this into here. Nope. Yeah, we'll do that because why not, right? They're still gonna stockpile a ton of it. So we're gonna have red cubes, and we're gonna have diamonds, and we're gonna have, let's see, 3. You know, let's just max it. This we don't. I don't think I want to do max of that. Maybe just do 2,000. So we're gonna supply that. We're gonna dump that into that. We're gonna power this all the way up, of course. Because if you have the, can this go in here? If you have the power to charge it, these charge incredibly. Oh, look at that though. Uh-oh. Is this charge? As soon as this finishes charging, because it's charging all the drones, the power should subside. I'm not sure what happened to the music. Can you hear the music anymore? Now we're still not the greatest, but what we can do here actually is, let's see, what are these all working now? Okay, they are good. I'll do a tutorial on this because it was hard to explain in like 2 minutes that I did it. So okay, so we're producing every 4 seconds, blah 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 blah, and we're not saturating the belt anymore. But what we can do here, I definitely have matrices somewhere. Let's find. Oh, I can't do it that way because they're not in the network yet. My game music just stopped because you can't hear anything either. I don't think, can you? That's so weird. All right, where do we have the matrices at? Yeah, I know. We're having power. Let's just take another half a stack. We are having problems. I know. Chill out. Chill out. I think we're actually going to set this up, and then that'll probably be the episode because we are, for some reason, really out of power. Why, I don't know, but we are. This can go away. So what we're going to do here is, the idea is let's set up, we can just set them up. Well, I shouldn't do that because actually I should fill this out more, which I may do that off camera. So let's just build it down here. Because this is going to go into there. We can just build them here. Let's see. Red cubes, basically, they take 1 every 6 seconds. So if we want to produce, if we want to saturate a belt, a yellow belt, that means we'll need 36, which is way too many. Let's just build this and call it a day because this needs 1 of each, right? 2 of each. Let's just, you know what? We're just going to do this. I'm not gonna get bummed out about doing this. That's gonna be that, and then we're gonna pull this off of here. And let's just set this up. This is actually not a bad thing to do either. So we're gonna do that. The diamonds are filling up, and then over here we're just gonna run all of this right back into here and let it run because why not, right? Oops, hold on. That's good. And then over here we want to use the fast belts. We'll do 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Clear this out completely. Dump all of these, as many as we can, which I'm not sure how many we're at right now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 7. So we're not quite at, we're at 14, so a little over 3 per second. Okay, let's fire this up. What are we waiting for? Oh yeah, power. Oh yeah, which is not going to do us any favors by putting power to this. Oh, what happened here? Now we're back to 100%. I don't understand. That makes no sense. Something fixed itself. I will not complain. Oh, we're almost at 100. They should be fully dumping this in, not very. Do we have any of this extra stuff that I really don't need? Yeah, we're producing. Well, let's see. We're producing. We need 2 every 6 seconds, which is 1 per 3 seconds. And we actually need 1 per 3 seconds, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're like way. We could add way more to this. Which, is there a point to do it at this point? I don't think so. We're just gonna let it go. Yeah, well, let's let this. I mean, this off camera, I'm gonna basically expand this as much as I can. I'll do the math to see exactly what's coming out of this. Expand this down, and then get this set up better. At least we have red cubes. Blue cubes, we're gonna do that as well. We're gonna do a kind of. We could even do the build right here. Literally, we could do the build right here. Then this should be a planetary one, but whatever. We might do that right here, just set up the build and be done with it. But for now, I think this will be the end of the episode. We made a lot of progress. It doesn't look like much that we do every episode, but we got the X-ray cracking set up, which it's not called that there. It's this one, X-ray cracking set up, which basically makes us red cubes for free, essentially. And we have our diamond set up. We're putting out, saturating a green belt, 12 per second. We already have 3,800 diamonds made. We're not going to have issues with diamonds. But the next thing, when we come back, it's going to be using, can I even make one of these? We're going to be needing to use these here. And the reason why is because we need to make, oh, they're not in that. Never mind, we're going to be using this to make the titanium crystals. Now, the hardest part is not titanium, because we have that. It is making, oh, this we can actually put down. I know I made one for a reason. These are actually in our hub anyway. Is we want to make organic crystals. Now, I wish we could find organic crystal veins, but they're not going to be anywhere. Well, they're not on our home system at all. They're going to have to be way far away. But basically, you have 2 recipes. Now, we're not going to collect wood, and we're not going to collect plant debris. We're going to make plastic, which is better to actually do it in this view here. So water, no problem. Refined oil, no problem, because we actually have that, or we can set another rig up to make refined oil. And plastic. Now, plastic isn't hard, but it's a process. You need graphite, which we do have here, but we have to set up another dedicated area for graphite, for sure. And then again, we need more refined oil, which right now we only have one other setup of oil. Where is that set up at? It's right here. Yeah, here. And like, I think I'm just burning all this. No, it's all going into this, right? We don't have any stockpile because it's all going into that. And I think I'm actually burning this for power too. So like, this is not ideal, like, because there's nothing here. So next episode, I think we're going to rework our entire oil refining area, because this isn't working. Like, it's enough to go to make graphene, which I can't believe it's. Oh, it's not even making graphene. It's going into this. Why? What are we doing here? Where is this going? What do I need sulfuric acid for? I must be forgetting something here. Oh, to make the titanium alloy, which, aren't we like completely full on this? Almost. We got like thousands. We got like 10,000 stocked up. Okay, so next episode, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to get, I'm not sure if we're going to get Yellow Science up and running yet, but we're going to definitely work on getting the components for this, which mainly is the plastics, which is also the refined oil. Graphite's simple. That's easy. Water's easy. So yeah, we're gonna probably tap a bunch more of these oil veins, or these oil seeps, because we're gonna need it. And I don't think we have any on any other planets. I'll look later on, but I'm pretty sure we don't, because we have an arid desert, which has no oil, and then we have the ice planet, which is gonna have 0. Anyway, it's been a long episode. Thanks for sticking around. We made a lot of progress. Basically, everything you see here we built in this episode, plus a little bit more. But yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe. Really help out the channel. Really trying to grow the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. Tell your friends if they like these type of series. Let me know, and I'll keep it up. If you want specific tutorials or something specific to see, let me know. And if you actually don't want to see a lot of the building and just want to see the final products, let me know that too. But I thoroughly enjoy making these and having you guys watch me make them. But look what we saw on the screen. We did this in, well, 40 minutes, but we did a little other things in the meantime. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next episode.